yes, if you would like to get all that, all you have to do is like us on our Bella NTV7 Facebook. All right, in the meantime, we spoke about how healthy diet is so important, so vital for the health of our eyes. We actually got this person who wrote in and asked whether carrot juice is very good for our eyes. I mean, we always watch it on that Bugs Bunny cartoon, but what is the myth beside it, and if taking too much is actually good or bad for you, all right? So let's take a look at what this Facebook viewer actually wrote in to us.
Dear Bella, I wear spectacles because I'm short-sighted, so a friend of mine suggested a home remedy that may help me. He told me to drink carrot juice every day for at least a month in order to improve my eyesight. Is this really possible? Sincerely, Maya.
I'm just as curious as you. So to answer your question, we actually have the dietitian and author of Food for Your Eyes with us. We've got Choi Hung. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hi,
so does drinking carrot juice for a month actually help improve our eyesight? Yes or no? And why?
Okay. I think with carrots, they're a good source of carotenoids, and specifically lutein and zeaxanthin. These are nutrients which are beneficial for eye health. But surprisingly, carrots are not necessarily the highest, it's not the vegetable with the highest content of carotenoids.
It isn't?
No, it's not. But it's moderate. So you can actually take it because it's a good source of carotenoids.
Now, someone also told me that if you take too much carrots, you can actually become orange. Is that true?
It is a side effect. You can see your palms yellowing. And even vegetables like pumpkin, the orange-based ones, because these are fat-soluble vitamins, so they're not easily excreted out if you take in excess. So that's why there's always that danger of taking too much of it.
I see. All right. Well, today you're going to be demonstrating a simple dish that you can make at home. It is totally nutritious, especially for your eyes. What are we making today?
Okay, we are making banana and passion fruit oat porridge today.
Ooh,
the reason why I chose this recipe is because, well, I wanted to promote oats because my husband laughs at me because I get very excited about using oats.
Well, high five, girlfriend. I use oats on everything. Okay.
You can sneak it into a lot of things. But it's actually a very good cereal to have because it's good in soluble fiber. But it's not just good for eye health because it's also good for your general health. And
it helps lower cholesterol also, right?
Yes, it does. It helps with lowering cholesterol. It also helps with diabetes. So it's not just eye health per se. There's a lot of other benefits also.
Right.
And I'm using fruits like bananas and passion fruit because it's easily available. Now, someone just mentioned just now, why are we using passion fruit? It's not easy to find. Actually, it's a locally produced fruit, and it's easily planted. Okay. And the fragrance of it, it's lovely. When you cut open afterwards, I'll let you smell it. It's excellent.
So go ahead and do your thing.
Okay.
In the meantime, so like you were mentioning about how carrots are so important because it has carotenoids.
Yes, that's right.
What are some of the other nutrients that are, good for your eyes?
Now, your carotenoids, well, actually, is a vitamin A. Is from the vitamin A group. So these nutrients, they're actually good because they are protective. Because they absorb the green light, which actually damages your retina. So that's why carotenoids are good, and you can use. Well, it also has antioxidant properties to protect from oxidative damage to the cell membrane.
This is the first time I've actually seen someone put in the oats first and then the liquid while the stove is hot, okay?
You can put in any way you want it. That's why it's actually such an easy recipe to prepare, and within 5 minutes it's done.
Is there a difference between using this would be like the original oat, right? Because you've got those instant oats. I would not name them brand, but some of my friends were saying actually that's not good. You need to get the ones that are a little bit tougher, like
the whole grains are better because they're less refined.
All right.
But If, let's say, you really don't like it, you can always use instant oats. It's better than nothing.
That's true.
Yes, but go for the whole grain ones when you if possible. That would be a lot better. Now, I normally use about one large banana, but because I've got medium-sized ones, so I'm going to use about 1.5 bananas and mash them up. I'm actually not going to use any sugar in this recipe.
Okay, so all the sugar is from the goodness of all the fruits,
that's
right?
And here I'm using banana and passion fruit, but you could easily substitute with any fruit you've got in the house. If you've got papayas or mangoes, go very well with it also.
Ooh,
or if you've got some frozen fruit, frozen berries in the freezer, you can put some in and sweeten it with about, depending on per person, if you're preparing for like 2 or 3 people, just use about 2 or 3 teaspoons, small teaspoons of jam, strawberry jam, just to
how do you know if it's cooked? Because I've never actually cooked oats like this. This is normally when I'm making like a bar, granola bar or what, but you know, but because normally I use instant oats because my kids only prefer that.
It's fine, yeah, it's fine because you're still using oats and the soluble fiber, the beta-glucan fiber is inside, so that's what you want to try and encourage. In fact, if you don't want to add milk, some people can actually use water. Because you just need some moisture to help it cook it down. And
eating all these wonderful nutrients, yeah, it smells delicious. Having all these, eating all these nutrients, can it actually help with our eyesight? Can it improve it? Or if your eyesight's gone, your vision's gone, the vision's gone?
I guess it depends on why the vision is gone, because if it's something which is not, because it's only some disease conditions which can actually...
I see. What diseases can be helped by eating the proper nutrients or foods?
There are 3 disease conditions which are directly affected by, which can be directly affected by nutrition. That
Let me help you with this.
Age-related macular degeneration, which is a leading cause of blindness.
Okay.
And then there's also diabetic retinopathy, which is a complication from having diabetes. And the third one is dry eyes or Meibomian gland disease. So these are the 3 conditions where nutrition seems to have an effect on the
So how about myopia?
Myopia. Unfortunately, myopia, there's no studies which actually show conclusive evidence to say that it actually helps to reduce myopia. And in fact, for myopia, they found it's actually the most effective way to prevent myopia is more outdoor activiors.
Just staring out.
That's right.
Outside, just like what Dr. Kaur said earlier on.
Because when you're outdoors,
am I doing this right?
You're looking far. That's right.
Okay.
So it will start to thicken.
Okay.
And if you're using instant oats, it's even faster. Within a minute, it will cook down already.
It is quite fast, actually. It was less than 5 minutes.
So this is something which you can easily do very quickly for breakfast.
And I think one of the things that I love about your books is the fact that you also show the servings and everything. Because we can be cooking, we say, okay, it's low in this, it's low in calories, it's high in that. But if you have too much of it in a bigger portion or a smaller portion, it actually defeats its purpose, right?
That's right.
So this would be, what, 1 serving for 1 person?
This would be about 2 to 3 servings.
Oh,
I would say 2 servings would be. Yeah, 2 servings. You're talking about
that for like 1 meal. Now that's where I'm going wrong. Okay, so we've also got, so there's bananas, which is really, really high in potassium.
Yes.
We've got a bit of lime in your passion fruit. That's high in antioxidants also, right?
It's a good source of vitamin C. So well, basically, we're using lots of fruit in the oat porridge because it's rich in antioxidants.
Right.
Rich in vitamin C. So.
Did you need that back?
No, I don't. No. That's all I need.
All right.
And it's
we're done.
washing. Yeah, that's why I say it's so simple. And the other thing I forgot to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon.
Ooh, yummy! I love the smell of cinnamon. Yeah,
cinnamon goes very well with bananas.
And cinnamon is also pretty good. Basically, anything that you have in the kitchen, all those natural goodies, you can just mix it up. Smells delicious.
It's like you've got a
And she's not used any sugar whatsoever.
No, exactly, that's right. So it just goes to show you can actually make a lot of things without sugar.
Right.
And you can get natural sugar from your fruits. And
I think it's just basically training your palate to be used to not eating so much sugar, and eventually, eventually you tend to get all these natural sugars which are too sweet for your tasting.
Precisely.
Right?
So
okay, yummy.
I'm just going to get some passion fruit.
I've always wondered how to open this. My mother would do it for me.
Now, the trick about passion fruit is when you choose a passion fruit, if they're a little bit curdled, that's good because it's still hot.
Yeah, let's just switch it off for a while.
If it's curdled, it's sweet. It's very ripe.
Ah, okay, so that's how you see it. And this one, boleh makan the biji kan?
Can, yes.
All right.
I just love the smell. And the best thing about this is, smell it.
Lovely.
If you add this into any pudding.
Fresh. Where did you get your passion fruit from? I think the reason why one of our crew actually asked, "Ni passion fruit susah nak dapat," is because it really is hard to find. You don't find it in our normal stores, at least, well, in my case.
Yeah, it's true. I have to admit, not all the supermarkets have them. I got them from the market, the fresh market. Okay, fine. If you find passion fruit difficult to obtain, you can also have, like I mentioned just now, the other fruits like mangoes. Mangoes go very well with it also. So that's all really.
That's simple as that.
And I don't know. In my original recipe, I didn't actually put nuts in them, but actually nuts are a good source of vitamin E. Okay. Good source of antioxidants also, and.
Now, I understand that omega-3 is actually really good for your eyes also.
Yes.
Omega-3, where can you find omega-3 besides just popping a pill? I know a lot of those oils contains a lot of it.
It's a very easy way to
but I can't. I'm just one of those people who just hates popping pills.
And they're large. If you look at the capsules, they're huge, and I find it difficult to take.
I know, it's just anything that goes in my mouth
so if you like, the best thing is to eat fish. Oily fish, like your salmon, your tuna.
Oh, I love fish.
Now, somebody mentioned just now, choose, what about local fish? You've got things like your ikan kembung, your ikan tenggiri. These are also sources of omega-3. So
okay, so we don't have to always go for the expensive tunas and the salmons. We've got our local
And if you're a
fish.
vegetarian, you can have flaxseed or chia seeds. Chia seeds is
nice and crunchy.
You can even
add
chia seeds in here if you want to. That's
okay, the ultimate test. However, I'm accustomed to not taking sweet stuff. So we've got like passion fruit as well as some bananas inside. Oh, yeah. I love that it's soft, and it also has that crunchiness of the passion fruit, and it has that nutty feeling. Definitely something that I could be using as my daily intake. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. In the meantime, I just want to quickly, before we wrap up this interview, I am such a big fan of her because I just read her latest book. It's called Light Malaysian Favorites, and it'll be launched very, very soon this month. It's already being sold in some local bookstores. It actually has all these really, really, you know, we've got nasi lemak, we've got all our fried stuff that we love, but it's so fattening. Well, she's got a healthy alternative on how you can cook all these delicious meals. Get it? It's amazing. Light Malaysian Favorites by Chui Hong. There you go. All right, well, there you have it. Thank you so much once again to Chui Hong. In the meantime, we've got to go for another quick break while I wallop this because I know somebody's already eyeing for it. We'll see you around. We've got just one more story to share. Take care, and we'll see you in 2 minutes. It's really good.